Hey Ma, welcome back to my channel. So as you guys can see, we are back with another hair tutorial. This hair is bomb. It looks so natural. This video will be sponsored by Recool hair. So if you guys want to see exactly how I was able to slay this wig, then make sure you continue to watch. Alrighty, so as I mentioned, this video will be sponsored by Recool hair. Of course, you're going to receive some goodies. So like wig caps, a bonnet, a rat tail comb, an edge brush. I believe this was a headband, scarf, something like that, some clips, some eyelashes, and here is the hair. So this hair is a pre-layered cut, well, pre-cut layered. I don't know how to say it, but basically it comes with the layers. It is 16 inches, the texture is straight, and it is 180% density with Swiss lace, okay? So it kind of got like that 90s vibe, all right? So basically what I'm doing is I am just fitting the wig to my head, and just to kind of see exactly how it fits, then I'm going to cut out the ears. You guys know that's how I do. Now, I did turn this wig into a glueless type of wig. Again, I've said this before, it is harder to do it with like 13x4s and 13x6s. So I made the decision to not do the full ear to ear installation. I kind of did like halfway to my ear, if that makes any sense. So the first thing I did was I took the elastic band and I measured it to my head, and I did make a mistake because I left it at that length. I should have cut it a little bit shorter because I did have to go back in and cut some more of it and then re-sew it on just to make it even more tighter. But right now it seemed pretty well, you know, it seemed good. So I went ahead and I got ready to go ahead and pluck the front, and I'll give you guys some close-ups on that and then I'll come back. Alrighty, so after I finished the plucking, that's when I went ahead and, you know, cut off the additional lace. And as I mentioned before, I did not want to do the full ear to ear, so that's why you guys don't see me, you know, making sure that that is covering, you know, my sideburns and stuff like that, because I didn't really care for that. But this is kind of when I realized that my elastic band wasn't too tight, because after I cut off the additional lace, then I started to see that the lace was lifting a lot. You know, like if you're doing the elastic band method, or even if you're gluing or you're spraying, whatever your method is, the lace needs to be laying down flat on your head. And I realized that even when I cut off the additional lace, it was not. So that's when I was like, okay, I got to make it tighter. So I did that part off camera. And when I came back, there were certain spots that were still lifting a little bit, and that's mostly because this is a 13x4. So sewing on the elastic band to make sure that everything is laid down, even down to your ear, is a lot harder. So instead of giving myself a headache, I just went in with my Ebin adhesive spray and I just sprayed the sides and I blow dried it dry. That's basically what I did. I'll show you a little bit more of that when I get to the other side. And I believe I also did it to the front on my forehead as well, off camera though. But yeah, I just decided to do that because I was like, okay, I'm not taking off the elastic band one more time to just re-sew it on. I was just like, I'll just use my adhesive spray and just clean it up. You know, it's the same thing as if you use glue or your spray at first anyways. And when you cut off the additional lace, there's like those little pieces that stick up. That's basically what it was. So I just used my spray for that because I didn't feel like giving myself that headache. But it's looking natural. That's obviously the most important part. So after I cleaned it up, I did let it melt for a little while, and then once I took the elastic band off, I was loving the way that it was looking. So I went in with my wax stick and my hot comb. This was my favorite part. Now remember that this wig is 180% density, so I did have to put a little bit of wrist work in just to make sure it's laying as flat as possible. The hair is very full, so the end result is going to be really pretty, but obviously you want it to be a little bit more flat towards the front. That way it really looks natural. And this is also another way that I like to double check that I did a really good job plucking. As if it looks like a natural hairline, then I know I'm good. You know, here's a close up here so you guys can see. And I also did go in with some makeup to clean it up as well. Alright, so after that, it is time for the styling process. So I decided to give myself a regular middle part, and I also did go in with my flat iron and straighten it. So there's really not too much to explain after this. I just make sure that everything's looking natural. I clean it up, I straighten the hair. I also make sure that the middle part is flat as well. So I do go back in with my hot comb as well. And yeah, I'm just gonna let you guys watch, and then I'll come back towards the end. Alrighty, you guys, so that'll basically be it for the tutorial. As you guys can see, the hair is looking bomb. It's looking natural. It looks like your natural hair, but you got a silk press. I'm okay with the way that I installed it. If you guys do it differently, it's completely up to you, but I wanted this to be a simple everyday wig. So I want to thank Recool Hair again for sponsoring today's video. Everything will be listed in the description box down below for you guys. I appreciate you, I love you, and I will see you next time.